Welcome to another episode of Vitality Business School. Today, we are having a conversation on how to start a business. I receive a lot of calls, lots of requests, lot of questions from people asking me, Vitalis, how do I start a business? So, in this episode, I'm going to teach you how to start a business in a very easy and practical way. Before we dive into how to start a business, I want to tell you reasons why people never start businesses. One of such reasons is the fear of failure. People are scared. Oh, will this business succeed? Oh, if I invest, will I lose my money? So many people fail in this, fail in that. So the fear of failure makes people not to start a business. I remember my late mom, when I was encouraging her to start business, she told me that employees will steal all your money. But in business, you don't think failure, you think success. You have to create the mindset of I will succeed and you go with it. Another reason why people don't start business is overthinking. People overthink things. In business, you don't think too much. You start it and figure it out along the way. Another reason why people don't start business is security. They feel I just need to get money, get steady income. Let me have financial security. But financial security cannot make you to be free. Financial freedom is when you create sustainable income generating platform, which businesses do that for you. So you need to have the right mindset before you start a business. This mindset is believing that I will succeed, I will do it right, and I will start it. You need to have the mindset of a choleric that I will go in, pursue it, and achieve it. That's the right mindset to have to start a business. Fear cannot stop you when you have that mindset. Employee mentality cannot stop you when you have that mindset. Believing that you will do it and you achieve it. That's the mindset you should have as a business person. So, let's talk about starting a business. Businesses are created to solve people's problems. So once you identify a problem and create a solution for that problem, you are in business. Let me give you a practical example. A woman that sees there is high demand of food in her area can immediately start a restaurant business based on the high demand of food. Another example, currently because of the Ban A, Ban B NEPA challenge, there is a demand and need for renewable energy, a cheaper and less source of energy. So a lot of people are switching to solar. If you observe, because of the high demand in the market, people are now diving into selling of solar. So once you see the need in your community, the demand of the market, you can just utilize that opportunity and start a business in that aspect. The next thing to do, if you want to start a business, is to turn your skill into a business. A chartered accountant can start an accounting consultancy, which is a business, and that's how to start a business. A plumber can use his skill and start a plumbing firm, a business. My friend that is an engineer, a builder, he started a building and construction company. That's a business. You can turn your skill, every skill you have, into a business. So, in summary, to start a business, one, solve people daily need. Two, look at the market, what is in demand, and fill that demand. You start a business. Three, turn your skill into a business. The person shooting this video for me is his business. He's turning his skill as a videographer into business. So before you start any business, it is important to test and validate your business idea. How then do you test and validate your business idea? One, ask questions. Ask your potential customers questions. Before I started my business, I went around asking questions. Oh, what do you think about this product? How does this product affect you? Do you need this product? My first business was laundry services. Before I started laundry services within my locality, I asked lots and lots of questions. I asked my customers, will they buy into these services? And they validated it. They say yes, they needed these services within that locality. And I started. I started from my home. So you validate your business, you ask questions. Two, you go for mentorship. Go for mentorship. Ask your mentor, what does he think about this? How will you go about this? Ask that question. Three, you sell before you buy. Get potential buyers even before you get the product and sell to them. So you sell before even starting the business. These are the various ways you need to validate your idea before starting your business. The simple way to start a business is start with little or no capital. We as Christians, the Bible says, despise not the days of your little beginning. The Bible also said, though that beginning might be small, thy later end shall greatly increase. So the rule is start small and grow big. Start where you are with what you have, with a big vision, and you grow. So don't look at what you have. Oh, I need 10 million before I can start this business. No, you can start with 0 naira, look for the potential market, sell to that potential market, and I assure you are going to succeed. So the rule is start small, start with what you have, where you are, and grow from there. So once you've discovered the problem you want to solve, the next thing you do is to write a business plan. There are 5 easy ways to write your business plan. 1, you state the problem that you are solving clearly. 2, you write the solutions, what you are bringing to the market as solution to that problem. 3, you check your target audience, your target customers. Know who your target customers are. 4, how to generate revenue, how to generate income through that business. And 5, the last one, is how to reach your customers. So once you know the problem, 1, 2, you provide a solution to the problem. And 3, you identify your target customers. 4, you create a revenue generating model for that. And 5, but not the least, you write how you want to reach that your target audience. This is the simple basics of writing a simple business plan. So I believe with this conversation today, you are motivated enough to start a business. Secondly, with this conversation today, I know a lot of people will know how to identify problem, think of how to provide solution to it, and also how to reach their target audience, identify their target audience for each of the problem they discover and the solution. In conclusion, I want to see you at the top. I want to see you do great and mighty businesses. I want to see you create solutions to all the problems we have in Nigeria, because from problems you make money once you provide solution to it. Thank you very much for listening. See you next week, Monday. Kindly subscribe and turn on the notification button. Cheers.